Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire. If you are new here, kindly consider subscribing and also put on the notification bell so you are notified every time I post a video. Today I want to talk about building a house from foundation to finishing. I follow a process that I used when building our own house. First of all, you have to look for a land if you don't have one already. When looking for a house, for a land, sorry, for a plot of land, kindly buy from reliable sources like circles or um, or companies, and also from individuals. First of all, from companies, make sure you find out the company, how many years they have been in operation, so that you can get a reliable plot of land. Secondly, uh, find out if there are some people you know that have bought from this company plots of land. Also, go for as many trips as possible, because these companies usually give you free trips to show you the plots of land they have. Ask them how many plots they have sold, as in how many in terms of locations. Uh, Also ask them the years in operation and also their licenses. Look at their licenses. Also Google them. Don't just take their word for it. Maybe when Googling you can find out some scandals or something. Circles are reliable because they they are they are used to be doing this normally. So circles also, they sell to people even if you are a member or you're not a member. They'll tell you. The difference will be when you are a non-member, you'll buy at a higher rate, not very high, but at a higher rate, more than the members. So if you have the cash, no need to go into the circle. Just buy from the circle. It's usually possible. Buying from individuals, just be careful. Make sure you do your research very well. Buying from an individual, I find it more riskier because you don't know this person. You don't, unless you know the person very well. That's when I can recommend. Also, buying from an individual, he can sell to multiple people, so you are not really sure. Unlike in the company, you can ask them for the mother title and also find out if the land is really legit before committing your funds. So when finding a plot to buy, as I said earlier, go to as many trips as possible so that you can make a good selection. Also, while going to these visits, ask if there is a school nearby. That is, if you have children and you consider them to go to school after you migrate to that place, ask for how many schools there are in the area. Find out, and also find out if there is power nearby, the power, and also water. Because if you invest your money in digging a borehole, it's very expensive. And also these times where there's climate change, uh, no rain, expected rain is not coming, so there is a lot of dryness. So as it continues like this, many people digging boreholes, the water table will be going down. So if you have a borehole, you have a maintenance of going in, digging inside. Every time the water table goes low, you have to find someone to go inside and continue digging, and that is money. So I prefer getting a supply from someone. Like for us, here in Machakos, we get from the school. The school supplies us, and then you put a meter so that you cater for everything. When connecting this water, you cater for the piping from the school, piping, also meter from the school and at your place, so you can connect. And also, and then the school will be charging you per per cubic meter, which measurements is for water per unit. Okay, each unit costs 150. It used to be 100 shillings, but when the fuel shot up, they raised it to 150. So be keen on that, because you'll need to connect this water before you start building, unless you want to be supplied water with some people selling water with donkeys, and that is very expensive because they'll charge you per tank. This tank, there is a metal tank and a plastic tank. They fill that with 20 jerry cans of 20 liters. So when they fill that tank, you can spend a lot with this, but connecting your water is very reliable, and it will save you some money while building your house and bringing it to the finish. So to after you get a plot of land, now you want to start excavating. But before you do anything on the plot, please wait until you get the title, because if you have the title, you are sure the plot is yours. If you don't have the title and you start building, that's when you remember, if you bought from an individual and he has sold to as many people as possible, that's when you'll start seeing maybe your house has reached this level, you find a bulldozer coming and crashing it all down. So wait until you get a title. That is a confidence. Now, first, before you do anything on the land, find out the council, city council area you have bought the land. If it's Machakos, it's because before you start building, you'll go to the city council to get permits to start building. And before you go even there, you have to decide on the house you want to build, if it's a maisonette or a bungalow. Bungalow, that is a easier one when you are starting, because you don't really know the budget. But if you're sure about the budget, the maisonette is okay. It depends with your pocket, and also it depends on your dreams. So me, I settled for a bungalow. It was our first house, so I settled on a bungalow. After getting the plan, you don't have to go to an architect, or there are simple plans. Just search in the internet, free building plans. You will get a lot of them. You will be spoiled for choice. So you can choose one from there and give it to your contractor so that he can modify where you see you want modifications before you start building. So here you have a plan, you have a title for the land, and then you want to start the process. First of all, you can excavate. But before excavation, as for us, we poured material first. We started with the lorries, the building blocks. The building blocks per lorry. The lorry is like a canter. It comes with 600 pieces of blocks. These are Ndarugo blocks, the machine cut stones. So they come 600 of them. You can't count, but you can estimate. When the lorry comes, you'll maybe count the lower line, and then count the line that goes up, the vertical line. Then you multiply. You can get a rough estimate of how many blocks there are there. So you can count some, maybe when they are throwing down. Count when you reach like 400. Just be keen, because these people, some of them are very quirky. So you can count if you have the time. Me, I counted mine, the first lorry, after being sure the second, as long as I look it's fuller, then I am okay, because I gained the trust from the first count. So you can do that. So like for my bungalow, it's a 3-bedroom bungalow. When you're searching for the plants, you can search 2-bedroom free plants, 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom. It depends with what you have. But for me, we built a 3-bedroom bungalow. So I spent I did 3 lorries of building machine cut stones for the skull, the outside skull. Then for my partitions, there's no need to use the heavy. These stones are 9 and 6. 6 are a bit thinner. 9 is a very heavy one, good for the skull of the house. So I used the 9 on the skull outside, and then the partitioning I use the 6. So you can do that to save you some money. For the 9, they come 600 per lorry, and then for the 6 they come 800. So 800, they are very many, so I used 3 for the skull and then 2 for the partitioning, the 6. So before you go there, now we are on the foundation. So there is excavation. You have the stones. You also have to have the hardcore. Hardcore, it was going for the stones, machine cut stones per lorry. It was taking like 21,600, around 22,000, but that was in 2020. I don't know how much it is right now. And for the hardcore, one lorry, I chose a big lorry, so I poured two lorries of hardcore. The first one was around 32,000. Yeah, the 32,000. So I have the hardcore, I have the machine cut stones, also the foundation stones. This one they are a bit cheaper because they are not cut like machines. They are cut but not very smooth like machine cut. So they are foundation stones. So these ones, they cost 9. We bought 19,000 per lorry, so we got three lorries here. So after you have the foundation stones, you have the machine cut, you have the hardcore. Now you can begin. The cement, I advise you buy as you go. Don't bring too much cement, because cement, when it gets cold, it can stick together and be some hard, it lose quality. So don't bring so much cement at once. Just bring like 20, 30, and also you will establish relationship with the hardware. So when you buy more than 20 bags, they can bring for you for free. They bring before even you pay. After they offload, then you pay. So that is easy. It gets easier as it goes. So for the foundation and the excavation, first excavate only on the area you want to build your house. Don't excavate too much, because this one, it will cost you later when doing the backfilling. Backfilling is pouring the marams, the hard marams. The marams are a bit expensive when they are many. So one lorry costs like 6,000, around 6,000. For us, it was in 2020, we got it for like 5,500, and also for like 6,000, the hard one, very hard marams. So when you backfill, when you've excavated a huge place, you will backfill with more. So excavate only the place you want to build the house. Also on excavation, there are two ways to go about this. You can look for people to come and dig, but when people are digging, they'll just dig around the house skull, where the skull will be. So and also you can use people or you can use the excavator, but I prefer the excavator because people get tired. You will find someone is not going as down to reach the hardcore, so your house will not be safe. I prefer the excavator because it will go until it finds the hard. And also the excavator, you'll charge per lorry. It goes like this. When the excavator comes, he digs the soil and puts on a lorry. When the lorry is full, insist on seeing the lorry full. If you see it's not full, tell the excavator, no, just put until it's full, until it pours on the sides. All sides, you'll know it's full. So you count per lorry. That day, have a book and a pen. When one lorry, just count on the lorries. When one lorry goes, you count one, because the excavator person is also counting, and he can trick you somehow. He can tell you there were 3, maybe there were 2. So you count. As for us, I used to count when we were excavating. So I counted. We excavated 26 lorries per lorry excavated. What you have to put in mind is that the excavated amount is calculated per lorry is 3,000, but for me I negotiated. They did for me at 2,800. You can negotiate also. And per lorry, you just have to count the lorries. It doesn't matter to you where they are going to place the soil. Someone will tell you we are paying 200 bob where we pour the black, like for us it's a black cotton soil. So he'll tell you we are pouring for 200 shillings. That does not concern you. What is of your concern is the number of lorries and the charge per lorry. That is it. So like for me it was 26 lorries. That came to about 72,000. It's not too much, to 72,000 or 73,000. So that is the excavation part. So after you excavate, you have to have some poles, some not so big poles, but poles to put like a frame around the excavated area before construction, where they'll tie some strings with the fundis and the constructors to put the strings to start layering the house down. So these poles, they are not too many. You'll need they are usually sold, like one pole is 180 shillings or 120. It depends with how long and how thick the log is. So they are sold all over. You'll get them, but don't go for one. Go to one, then compare prices and choose a cheaper one to save something on your pocket. So uh, uh, next time we'll do series number 2 for starting the foundation. Now starting building. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please, if you like the video, click the thumbs up button so that it can reach as many people as it can, and also share and also subscribe so that I can get some value in this content. Thank you so much and see you in another one. Bye.